In the spring of 1995, Mel Bowman was hired as the full-time executive director. With 25 years' experience in the construction business, Mel does a superb job overseeing the construction of new facilities, in addition to his long list of other responsibilities.
My name is Mel Bowman. I have the privilege of getting to live out here at Camp of the Hills and try to direct things. There's a huge range of things that we do out here. The most important thing and our number one priority is trying to help do something about the crisis we have with our kids in the inner cities. We've got to do something to help these kids, and Camp of the Hills is really working towards that. We don't have the answers that we need, but we have found one thing that works every time, and that's when we spend time and we listen and we fish or we walk or we rock hunt, whatever we do, as long as we spend time and let that child know that we really care. And through that, the Lord can really use us to make a difference. I'm working at Camp of the Hills because it makes a difference for the kids and the families. What we do here reaches kids that are not going to get reached any other way. And we make a difference, and that's very fulfilling to me personally.
There's a little kid from Houston named Sam. That was before we had the steps. And we were all trying to carry luggage, and Sam got excited. He's a little wiry kid, you know, these arms and legs, and he tripped. And the poor little kid rolled all the way down the mountain just about. All week he was just scabs, you know, because he just got all scraped. They'd had to carry me off in an ambulance, but he was just all scraped up all week. But little Sam today's a medical doctor. Who would have thunk it, right? Because he had a church in Houston that really spent time with him. And he came to Camp of the Hills several years, and he got to know his Lord out here. As you can imagine, building those steps was quite a project. And those steps represent a lot of hard work and effort. But if you can imagine going back to the dining hall without those steps being there, if you had to crawl and grab cedar trees, pretty tough journey. We like to say that those steps represent these kids' life or walk in trying to find their Lord. Those steps were put there to help us, and we hope that Camp of the Hills provides those steps for these young people to find the Lord.
This type of ministry is unique because of the kids we serve and because of all the people, the variety of people that the Lord sends here to put this thing together. The kids themselves are unique because they are kids that don't get to normally go many places, and certainly not to a Christian camp and experience Christ in the lives of the counselors.